Get ready to match the stars from Welcome Back Cotter, Ron Palillo, Brett Summers, Nipsey Russell, from Love of Life, Tootie Wiggins, Richard Dawson, from the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Betty White, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rivers.
How's everybody? Nice to see all of you lovely people, and it's a great pleasure to welcome the new kid on the block. You don't get a chance to see the show because you're always doing something else, aren't you?
I know.
When we're on.
Yeah.
But we have a tradition here. When we get a new kid on the block, which you are today, we have to give her a proper welcome.
Noblesse oblige.
You're joking.
Yes. No.
You're dead serious?
Yes, ma'am. We're not kidding you.
Is this it?
This is it.
I'm
That's
sorry, this
He's
is the bad
weakening
news
his-
I was telling you.
Come on now.
You just
Put
fuck
her
her
up.
up. He'll do all.
Welcome.
Now, the next question, have you had any of the diseases on the...
Stop it. Now, let's say hello to our two players, Chris Cranston and Mike Garner. How's Chris?
Fine, how are you?
Fine, thank you. This lady has won a pretty good bundle of money here. She has $1,200, and she's being challenged here by Mike Garner, who does something most unusual.
Yeah?
He's one of the few people extant today who flies a Ford Trimotor that was manufactured in 1927, was it?
28, Gene.
28, yes.
And
And where do you go, from where to where?
Well,
or
on
just
the,
sightseeing?
On the tours for the Ford Trimotor, we just fly around the Las Vegas area.
Yeah.
For the Grand Canyon tours, we use different airplanes for that.
Uh-huh.
Did you
All
say
right.
paper airplanes?
No.
We're not serious.
Oh,
No, different ones.
different ones. Yeah.
Also, I told you yesterday it had 28,000 hours on it. I was a little over yesterday. It was 23,000.
23,000?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be 40 lashes for lying to us, Mike. There. Well, good luck to both of you. We're in the middle of round one here, and at this moment the score is 1-0 in favor of Mike. We'll see how this game ends after we see about this.
The BUZZR Academy of Hosting presents Tossing to Commercial.
We'll continue playing fast, but in just a moment, right after these messages.
Don't you dare go away.
Don't go away. Don't go away.
Keep it right here on BUZZR.
Go. Push a button. Reveal the other first round question. Chris, this is all yours. Remember, the first rounders are a little bit difficult. Tiny Tom Thumb said, last week I went to the Long Branch Saloon and I asked Miss Kitty to put me in a safe place. Was I surprised? She put me in her blank.
God. Now listen, I'm finished, so I have a question to ask.
You have a question?
Now I have. Are the panelists allowed to say things like "Happy Birthday, Brooke Haley"? Or
No, they
you
can't do
say
stuff
"Happy
like that.
Birthday, Brooke Haley"?
No, because
even though
you
it's her
see-
7th birthday and she wrote a poem and everything.
Really?
She wrote a wonderful poem
To whom?
to married people.
Really?
It goes like this: marriage is so you can drink beer together, cheer together, and show your rears together.
You're going to be hearing from her.
Is that perfect?
That's beautiful. I don't know who she is, but I'm in love with her. Okay, Chris. Tiny Tom Thumb said, last week I went to the Long Branch Saloon and I asked Miss Kitty to put me in a safe place. Was I surprised? She put me in her blank.
Bra?
Bra? I knew she was a buxom lady, but that's ridiculous.
She is so buxom in her bra.
Oh, you're right. Well, okay. There's a hiding place for you.
Now that
There's a
little-
hiding place to tip your hat to.
Tip your hat to?
Yeah.
Never mind. We're not going to go near it.
No.
This is what? This may be a match. Now pay close attention. Wake them up. Wake
Wait
the
him up
judges
over there.
For heaven's
He's
sake.
watching carefully now.
Now cleavage. Is that like your
Cleavage?
bra?
Yes, it is. Okay.
It's something Betty White has never
Right.
liked.
Looking for a pair of...
Pair of bras, yes.
yes.
Among the dairy products in the supermarket. The bra.
Okay. Well, are you ready for your first one, Judy? Like Tom said last week to the Long Branch Saloon, asked Miss Kitty to put me in a safe place. Was I prepared to put me in her bra?
In her cleavage.
Cleavage. Okay. She's up to 4 now.
That's bad for the
Yes,
whole
indeed.
team over there, Mike.
Your very first question, and you
That's
just...
right. When you hear the bell ding, that means you've been successful in matching these. You see how it
Ding-a-ling.
goes there? Nothing to it there.
Isn't it good?
Yes, right.
We won't be needing you anymore, so thank you for coming in. You're marvelous.
Come on now, Richard. Don't let the lady down.
Are you kidding me?
Show
I
her
wouldn't
your
let her
earmuffs.
down. Al Bra.
Okay.
Son of bra.
Now,
I'm in my favorite spot again, number 6.
that's right. That's right, because we're
I
so
happen
far.
to know Miss Kitty. She's a dear and good friend, Amanda
Yes,
Blake. And
indeed.
my problem is that I know her so well, I know there wouldn't be room for Tom Thumb there. I said in her purse.
In her purse, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Miss Kitty never carried a purse.
Now,
It's a
hold
gun
on.
belt.
Wait just a minute now. Based on what she said, she may be willing to give us some details of her. And you might be pleased by that and not boo her. Are you willing
Do you
to?
have any color slides of Amanda?
Okay, so there we are at the end of round 1. Score is 5-1 in favor of our current champ. Round 2 coming up after this. Here we go to round 2. Bing. Mike, you may have A or B.
A, please.
A it is. All right. Let's see, who plays? Everyone except Ron. All right. The captain of the firing squad said, that condemned man has a lot of nerve. Here we are about to shoot him, and he's blanking on the wall. Oh, yes, he can. Want to?
That man has a lot of nerve.
That condemned man has a lot of nerve. Here we are about to shoot him, and he's blanking on the wall.
You mean nerve is in guts or nerve is in...
Well, it's a phrase, you know. Why, he's got a lot of nerve. Look at him.
Okay, sweetheart.
Whatever it is there. In case some of you are wondering where Charles Nelson Riley is, he's away for a short while, and we're lucky to have the services of Nipsey Russell in his
Indeed.
absence. Thank you.
We love you, Charles, and we love you too, sugar.
All right, ready? Here we go, Mike. The captain of the firing squad said that condemned man has a lot of nerve. Here we are about to shoot him, and he's blanking on the wall.
Tinkling.
Okay. The warden said, what is your last request? And he said, well, never mind. I told you to go before we left. What do you say, Brett?
I don't want to mislead America. I said, I love you, Charles, and you too, Sugar. Sugar is the nickname for his mother.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Right. I said, what did he say?
He said tinkling.
Oh. Oh, no, I said writing graffiti.
Writing graffiti on the wall.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, you got to match everyone else remaining in order to stay in the game and achieve a tie here. Nipsey, what do you say?
Gee whiz, I know a guy. He was so resolute that he was dying. He was being executed, and they said, what do you want for your last meal? He said, Metrocal.
Oh, there's one for him.
El Tico.
Okay. Here we're about to shoot him, and he's tinkling on the wall. What do you say, Tootie?
Well, I come from a medical family, and at home it was called this. Squizzling.
Squizzling. Squizzling.
Now, wait a minute.
There's a heck of a squizzler.
Now, Tootie, you must be... I've never gone for my annual physical, and the doctor hands you the... He says, go squizzle in this body. I've never had that happen. Have you?
my
Has
father
anybody
was
else heard that squizzling? Have you ever heard that?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Her
Never heard of
father
it in my
wasn't a
life.
doctor. Her father was a nurse.
In a glass of champagne, they put a squizzle stick.
Oh, I see. What do you say,
To
Richard?
squizzle or not to squizzle, that is the question.
That is indeed.
In another word, El Tinkle.
Tinkle. 5-4 the score.
Exactly what I heard.
Here you are again, Betty. Oh,
Have you ever had one of those days when you should, I know what you're going to do and I deserve it. I just thought, well, I thought tinkling was not a lot of nerve. That would be the natural reaction. But it takes a lot of nerve to be writing, and he couldn't
Okay.
cross the T.
So that means Chris Cranston wins the game. Okay, well, Mike, that was a very close game. You're a very good game player, and you have a very steady hand flying that Ford Tri-Motor around, and I'm going to look you up someday and
Good.
take a ride with you. We've got some gifts for Mike Garner, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. Hello there. Well, Chris, you now have $1,300, and if you go all the way here, you could be over $7,000. So let's see what happens. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, and we got their best response to this. Blank 10. Now remember, you get, for matching that first answer, the top one there, you get $500. Now that's the most popular answer that studio audience gave. Their second most popular answer, if you match that one, you'll get $250. And for matching their third, you'll get $100. And let's see who will supply some good answers for you here.
Richard?
Hang 10.
Hang 10, one.
Betty?
You're going to give me another chance?
Yes.
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
And Brett?
Brett,
What about top 10?
top 10. So there they are. Top 10, hang 10, 1 to 10. It's your choice now to choose one of those or think up one of your own.
Hang 10.
Hang 10 it is. Richard's answer. The audience seems to be with you, Chris. Let's find out if you and they are right. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Top 10.
That's your
Good one, isn't it? Didn't think of it, did you? Okay, you're fired.
8, 9, 10.
I was number 3 and I
Oh, you
thought
said
of
top
it.
10.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry.
right. Turn on us.
Oh, I really. Yeah, somebody did say that. It was Brett. Brett, how soon I forget that you're up there.
Yes, you
Anyway, we're looking for hang 10. May we see the $250 number? Big 10.
Oh.
The Central, yeah, that's that football conference in the Midwest there. Okay, last chance for hang 10. Slide it, Earl. All right, you've got it. Congratulations. Off and running. Good. Yeah. Listen, you've enriched yourself a little bit. You got $1,800 now, and you're going to play for 10 times that big number you just won, or $5,000. And remember, we'll give you the money if you match one celebrity exactly.
Richard.
Okay. Good luck to you, Chris. Here it is. This is your third shot at it, isn't it? And it hasn't happened yet.
gotta
This
do it
might
this
be the
time.
lucky one for you. Good luck. Blank. Desert.
Yeah.
Blank desert.
Hold
Whoop.
it. Hold,
Hold it.
Yeah, truly.
All right. Hold everything.
I'm sorry.
He had a better idea at the last second, changed his mind, put it in the slot, and now, Chris, it's up to you to get your ESP going and give us the answer that he gave. Not the first one, which he threw away, but the second one.
be it.
Yes, but there it is. Good luck to you.
I can only think of one. Mojave.
Mojave is not too far away, is it?
I threw it away. I threw 2 away.
You threw
I
2 away.
Yeah, Painted Desert. I threw away Mojave Desert because I thought of the biggest one, the Sahara.
The Sahara. Oh, well, that's...
But there were so many came to my
Yeah.
mind.
You know, that was a hard one for me, too. I really didn't know which one I would have chosen.
Dessert or desert?
Well, now, dessert is spelled differently, isn't it?
Yes, 2
Two S's, yeah. Okay. Well, listen, my dear, you've got your 1,800, and you're going to meet another player in a moment or so, and you'll have another shot at it, but right now we want you to have a shot at this.
Next, it's the luck of the draw and a really big deal with the biggest cards in game show history. A double play of Card Sharks is on deck, so stay tuned.
Okay. Let's all welcome Linda Say here. Nice to have you with us, Linda.
Thank you.
Now we're going to find out a little bit about Linda Say, where you're from and anything else you want to contribute.
I live in Marina Del Rey.
Yeah.
And I sell real estate in Brentwood.
You show real estate?
I sell
She
real
shows
estate.
real estate.
Right.
And I teach a dance class once a week.
What kind of dancing? Touch dancing?
No, modern jazz.
Modern jazz?
Yeah. I try to keep in shape.
That's very good exercise, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you seem to have achieved that purpose. As you may see, if she wins and stands up here a little bit later. But good luck to you, my dear. We'll begin now by asking you to make a selection. You may have A or B.
I'll take A.
You want A? All right. Linda Say, want A. This is it. The cannibal prime minister said to Jimmy Carter, please send us another ambassador. The last one was blank. Aren't you glad you came? Having a good time? No, stick around there. Write an answer. Please send us another ambassador. The last one was blank. Good. You are going to preempt us one of these days soon, aren't you, with a special show?
Oh, yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Certainly. It's a variety show.
Yes.
With 6 soap opera people doing
Right.
singing and dancing.
Are you one?
Yes, I'm one of them.
No kidding. Have you got a date on that?
26th of May.
26th of May, yes. Well,
And we'll be preempting this show.
I think so, but...
What's it called, my love?
Yeah, have you got a name for it?
Getting to Know Us Part 2. They did Getting to Know Us Part 1 in the fall.
Oh.
Getting to Know Us?
Part 2.
And they're all CBS soap opera people.
Yes.
Or daytime drama people, as they like to say in the office there. Well, we'll look forward to seeing that, won't we? Good. Now, Linda, if you're ready, the cannibal prime minister said to Jimmy Carter, please send us another ambassador. The last one was blank.
Eaton.
Eaton. Now, what would you say?
What would you?
Tough? Okay, they got their own game going out there
What
in
did
the
they
audience.
say?
She said Eaton, and
I
they had
heard
a number of good answers there, which may occur here, so I won't repeat them. Ron?
See, now this is a little pun, you see. He was too tough, get it?
Too tough, right.
Isn't
I
that
got
the
it.
same thing,
Yes.
tough? They had to eat him to find out he was tough, right?
You've cut your hair.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh.
Do you like it?
No, I hate it, as a matter of fact.
You do?
Yeah.
If you like his new hairdo, raise your hand. If you don't like it, raise your hand. See, they
Maybe
like
you
it.
feel totally indifferent about it, Rachel.
How indifferent do you feel? Now, this may be a match. He was put in a large pot
Put in a large pot
with a good wine,
with a good wine.
vintage,
A wine vintage.
that is, and at.
That is, and yeah, that's one. Okay. Traveled all the way to Gambia for that, eh? What do you say?
Well, I don't know if I want to respond to
You don't
that
want to
question.
participate in this one?
Well, not if it involves Jimmy Carter. I love Jimmy Carter.
You do love
He's a
him.
religious man. I like a president who prays, then at least we know where his hands are.
Yes,
He was delicious.
Hold on. You can't do that?
Delicious wasn't good enough.
Now, would you please explain it to me? Because how would you know if he were delicious if you hadn't eaten him?
Well, it's anything
Smell it.
tough.
What? You won't respond to it, huh? You won't respond to that.
Well, both of those darling ladies are delicious.
Yes. Oh, I see. Okay.
You never
Tootie?
know.
Cannibal Prime Minister said to Jimmy Carter, please send us another ambassador. The last one was eaten.
I said was spoiled.
Spoiled. No, that's good. I think that's the most imaginative answer. All right, Linda's looking for the answer eaten,
Yeah,
Richard.
I don't know if this is a match. Please keep an open mind, judges. Eaton.
Yes. It was a tough decision you gave him, Richard, and they responded yes.
Now, before we discuss this, remember what you said. I said delicious.
Okay, so that's 2 for her, and now let's see how Chris does with her first rounder. I almost got you there. All right, we'll put it back, Chris, because they just, in a panic, said let's have a little commercial, and that's what we're going to do. Would you like to have a little commercial? Okay, let's have a little commercial. One about this big or that. Now we're going to poll these ladies here and find out if they can return next time, because we just don't have time for another question. Can you come back next time?
Yes, I can.
Yes. You're a long way from home. Chris is from Idaho.
Right.
What town again?
Ketchum, Idaho.
Ketchum, Idaho. And now all of you, you're not all from Idaho, are you? All you yayers? But they're all moving to Idaho as soon as... Will you be able to return next time?
I think I can make it.
Okay,
yeah.
Linda Say. And will you be able to return next time?
I'm staying over.
Okay. How was it on your first outing? Have you ever done one of these before?
No, I haven't.
Was it interesting?
It was fun.
Was it amusing?
Very.
Good.
Do your Maggie Smith imitation, too.
I must tell you, Tootie, we got a postcard from a lady who said, I love your program, or I don't know what she said, but she signed it Maggie Smith.
It was the lady who was on our show, a contestant named Maggie Smith, who wrote to me and you.
Oh.
But he thought it was the actress.
I thought it was the real Maggie Smith, and I said, call her and see if you book her on the show. And she said, I never heard of that show.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye, Gene. Okay, Gene Raver, join us next time for Match Game 77.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.